Can you hear me now? Oh no. Oh, can you hear me? I think I can be heard. All right, I'll wait for you guys to confirm that the audio is working and when you do, I shall begin to sing. It's like a weird D&D puzzle. All right, confirmed. Let's sing some little songs. So, I think I'm recording this through YouTube. It'd be nice to have it afterwards so I can do an after-action review. But, yay, okay, great, everybody can hear. So yeah, this is the first, I want to see if I can turn off the reverb. You know what, we're just gonna deal with the fact that I sound like I'm in a concert hall right now. So this is the first wise.JOHN weekly good vibe songwriting hour. An hour in which I show you music that I'm working on and also just talk about songs and what I think about them. And then at the end, I want to try a fun little thing where I take input from you guys and write a song in 15 minutes, or at least like a little bit of it. We'll see how that goes. I haven't really tried that before. I figured we'd just do it live. But the first 30 minutes, of which we have passed 20, unfortunately, are going to be me showing you things that I worked on during the week. Because I'm constantly writing songs, and some weeks more than others. This week I actually wrote some ones I'm pretty excited about, so, or at least finished them. So let's see, where do I want to start? I wrote well, Barrett, who's in the chat, is my partner, and things have been going well between us lately. And it's made me feel able to write some love songs that are kind of nice, you know, which is unusual for me. Usually I write love songs and they're sad. So I'm going to play a couple of those. This one I started writing when I was in Norway, and I posted a little clip of it on Instagram. I'm going to give myself a grand piano. Perfect. Yeah, I posted a little bit of it on Instagram. She does sound hot, I guess. You don't sound biased. But yeah, I finished it this week, and it's called Guiltless. Okay. I'm gonna pull up my own Leon. 3. There we go. Now we're back. Everything's fine. It's all gonna be good. Okay. What we're experiencing is a thing that constantly happens to me whenever I record music, which is that my shitty connector cable between my interface and my computer disconnects whenever I touch the computer. So let's not touch the computer anymore. And I'm gonna play that song. Let's see. When it's over, can be hard to find your way back to the place where love is only just a game that lets you play the part that you wanna play. Loss can make your heart feel withered away, but I met you and the sun shone through. Hold me when the day is done. Guiltless comes the morning sun. Smell the flowers and things begun. I will try to love again. It's a half-life. Try to carbon date the day since a kiss has felt right. Every touch has been impermanent, but you played a different part than she used to play. Thought I knew my heart, thought I knew the only way, but I met you and the sun shone through. Hold me when the day is done. Guiltless comes the morning sun. Smell the flowers and things begun. I will try to love again. Thanks, Benny. So yeah, that one's called Guiltless. I came up with the little chorus melody first. It was one of those ones that just kind of like popped in my head. This little. And in the chorus, I wanted to just write about. I was in a relationship whose ending left me in sort of a bad way romantically for 2 years there. And it ended in 2019. And since then, whether rightly or not, I had a lot of guilt associated with any kind of like sexual or romantic encounter that I had. And when I started dating my girlfriend, I don't know, I felt like a connection, and for whatever reason, I didn't feel guilty. So that's what that song is about. Thanks. Let's do another one. So this one's another love song. It's kind of, I haven't finished it yet, so this one's just like a little sneaky preview situation. But it's called Tell Me What You Want, and it's gonna be more like, actually, like, I imagine this on a guitar-driven sort of thing. Like, I probably wouldn't have keys in it at all, but I haven't figured out the guitar part. It's a little like harder for me, so this one's a little more straightforward. Tell me what you want. You know we're getting older now. Tell me what you want. I can't be just a shoulder now to cry on. You let your dreams spill out like oil into my water table. You can't do that without giving something back to your local economy. Love, you know we're talking about love here, darling. Love, something really can start here, darling, or else it could end. No hard feelings, my friend, it's just the way it is. If we got separate roads, I know you're standing at the crossroads crying too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey friend, it's not that crazy. I just want to call you baby, hold you in the morning till the sun peeks through. The blinds don't have to wear your makeup. I look in your eyes to make love, hold you in the morning till the sun peeks through. So tell me what you want. The Lighthouse Song. Yeah. You want me to play that and talk about it? Yeah, that one's just a little fun one. It's kind of like more self-explanatory than the other one. I call it Tell You What You Want. The Lighthouse Song. Like, you mean light from the tower? Let's see. Let's play that. So, yeah, this one is, it doesn't sound heavy. I don't know. This song, it hits me hard, but it might be too obscure, to carry to other people, but we'll see. Some people like it, some people don't. I'll talk about it. I guess I'll talk about it now. Oh shit. That's awesome. Amsterdam. I feel like that fits you. So yeah, this song's called Light from the Tower. I had a terrible year in 2019, for a lot of reasons. And a lot of kind of bad stuff happened to me all at once when I was living in Hong Kong. And I just found it very difficult to get over all that in a lot of different ways. It felt like, whether this is a right thing to feel or not, I just felt like I wasn't the same person, and many of the things about the new person that I'd become after going through the trauma I didn't like anymore. Like I'd lost a lot of the parts of myself that I liked. And I wrote this song when I first moved here and was feeling like I wanted to figure out how to reclaim myself, but I couldn't. So I left a part of me upon a distant shoreline. Took a flight back home and never felt the same. In that misty tropic sunshine, I got cold, I got so cold, I got so cold. There's a place I've been that holds a joy that's lasting. There's a lover who still plays upon my mind. I'll sail back ways through the past until I find me. I'll find gold, I'll find gold. In the sea of my memory, there's an island with a rugged shore, where the light from a tower seems to rise above the clouds, and there I'll see my face again. Today the window panes are all lit up with frosting. Makes the city here feel not so far away. I'm suspended in my room, above it riding out my soul, out my soul. I've been locked inside the past for quite some time now, and I'm running out of keys to sing my way back out. Every memory so blinded I can't recognize myself. In the sea of my memory, there's an island with a rugged shore, where the light from a tower seems to rise above the clouds, and there I'll see my face. I'll see my face again. Can't define myself. Oh, thanks. That one kind of makes me tear up. I'm feeling better about things these days. But still, like, I don't know. That like feeling of being lost and searching for meaning, it kind of lurks, you know. But I think that's what life is when you look at it straight on. Anyway, I want to play guitar for one. What time is it? It is 9:29, so I think I got time for like one more song and then like a couple little like pieces of them. Just audio is crackling. Oh my god, not again. How is it now? A lot bit? Oh. How about now? My mic? Okay. Let's see. All right, how about now? Oh, good. That's good to hear. Still bad. Yeah. All right, how about now? I tried everything. I think I can. My other option was to disconnect the interface. How are we sounding now? Damn. Alright, I'm gonna reconnect the interface. It sounds fine on mine, but I hope it's not like a... Testing. Testing. How about now? Is it still getting worse? Better. Oh, great. Okay. Nice. Good enough to give another one a shot? Is it clear? How strange. I don't know what to make of that. Can you hear the guitar? All right, nice. All right, so when I visited Norway recently. Oh, a 30-second delay for chat. Brutal. Hey, Ray. Oh, nice. Yeah, anyway, so I visited Norway recently. One of my best buds, Ethan, a Christian, lives out there with his girlfriend and is getting a master's degree. Him and our mutual friend Michael are the ones that kind of introduced me to live streaming, and without having been around them while they were live streaming, setting up this would have been not something I could have done in a day, that's for sure. Anyway, I went to visit him, slept on his couch for a week and a half, and for a day, and I rented a car for 2 days and drove up to see a fjord, just parked on the side of a mountain, where nobody else was. And then in the morning, before the sun came up, I hiked up to the top of the mountain. But I didn't sleep that night. I just stayed in my car. It wasn't because the car was... Me too. Regarding loving Norway. It wasn't because the car was too uncomfortable. It was just because I never really adjusted to Norway time, and I was going to wake up at 5 to do the hike. So I ended up just staying up in the car, writing songs. And I wish I could show you both, but I can just show you one because the other one's in a crazy tuning, and I don't have a guitar in that tuning right now. But this one, it was almost dawn, and I was just sitting in the car, and I was missing Barrett. So I wrote this thing. I haven't quite figured out how the chorus is going to work, but you'll see the work in progress. The world is black and blue, and it's aching for the sun. The world is black and blue, and it's aching for the sun. The mountains wanna move, and the rivers wanna run. I wanna fly to the sea, under the cover of night, bring you closer to me. The night sky's nightless, to the waters deep and cold. The early birds are calling out the sunrise of the soul. I wanna swim to the moon, under the cover of night, make the morning come soon. Push down that road. So come on, sun. Come on, rain. I don't mind, long as the earth moves again. So I can go see my love. 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 There's a thrumming in the power lines all throughout the night. Man somewhere gotta work his shift, and the lines gotta bring him light. I wanna run through that wire, under the cover of night, like a missile on fire. So I can go see my love. 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 Alright, I can go see my love. I can go see my love. So I can go see my Thanks, Adrian. That's a fun one. I haven't quite figured out how to play it. Also, I didn't clip my nails before this, and I always feel really, it feels really strange to play guitar without clipped nails. I also forgot something. Anyway, enough complaining. Dancing. So, let's see. I mean, here's what I think. I want to show you guys two little like mini things that haven't really become anything yet, just because I think they're fun and cool. And then I want to go through a song, and we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, so I want to show you one little mini thing. I've been feeling like I'm tired of being in New York, and that doesn't necessarily. Thanks, Ray. That doesn't necessarily mean that whatchamacallit, that I want to go back home, like to Southern California. But it definitely does mean that I'm tired of New York. And it's just like there's not much to say about this. It's just kind of a fun little deal.
Thought that the city life was what my spirit would need, but in this big kaleidoscope I don't feel like me. I think it's the world outside that's got me feeling so blue. Oh, Miss California sunshine, and I want to go back home.
Anyway, I'm really excited about that one. It reminds me a little bit of Caro Benito, who's like one of my favorite artists, weirdly, even though I don't, like, that's not a genre I would normally think that I would like. But, okay. So, I think that's all I really wanted to, like, show for this week of my stuff. So, we got two more different sections of this live stream, the way I'm thinking of it. And they're both a little bit more interactive. So, the first, thanks, Adrian. I think so too. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to go through a song that I love, and to be totally honest with you, I haven't even picked it out. I was thinking I might do something by Coldplay, but I got too caught up in technical problems before the live stream to pick out what I wanted to do. But then the second thing, which I want to ask you about right now, is the last 15 minutes of this. Oh gosh, we're already at the last 15 minutes. Maybe we'll go 5 minutes over if you guys want. I'll go through one song for 5 minutes, but then the last bit, I want to take your guys' suggestions and see if we can't work it into a little like chorus or a song. So while I'm going through this next thing, I want you to guys to put in the chat either a topic or scene that you'd want to hear a song about, or like a vibe, or just, oh, there's our song topic. It's only Putin didn't find girl with us. Oh my God, how do I make this person leave? Oh no. All right, I think that's gonna be the chorus. Based Russian spam, agreed. Yeah, Ray, if you can, throw chords at me. That'd be pretty fun. Okay, so in the meantime, let's go over Clocks by Coldplay, just because I think Coldplay gets somewhat of a bad rap for being basic, but in some ways they are, and this is like one of their more basic songs for sure. But I also think like the way that Chris Martin writes melodies is like pretty innovative in pop. Barrett. Okay, so let's like play through the beginning of Clocks, just so we all remember it. I think. So, that already is like moderately interesting, but they didn't like originate that pattern. It's just that just sort of 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2, and I think that's always an interesting thing to like bring in a rhythmic pattern that doesn't fit cleanly into the 4 bars or however many. Like if you're in 4/4, then like it doesn't fit clearly into 4 beats. So it's like 1 2 1 2 3 4. Oh gosh, that's hard to do. Anyway, 3 plus 3 plus 2 is 8. So that makes like sort of a, you know, this interesting feel that's based around like triplets, but also it comes together to meet 8, and that like gives your brain something to hold on to, which I think in like the modern day with the whole TikTok thing, you know, like starting a song in a way that is like attention grabby is super big, and I think Clocks would have done well with that. Anyway, so they start with this thing.
Lights go out and I can't be saved. Tides that I tried to swim against hold me down upon my knees. Oh, I beg and plead, singing, come out with things unsaid. Shoot an apple off my head and a trouble that can't be named. Tigers waiting to be tamed, singing. So
one of the things I want to highlight about their melodies is like Chris Martin likes to sit on notes that aren't in the chord. So like if you play the melody in the piano, so that was, this one is an unusually pentatonic melody from them, actually, I'm realizing. But so that part pretty clean pentatonic. But then the chorus of the so that, then he leaves, he goes, that's a 7th. That's a 9th. And that leaves this like interesting, like dark, hollow note in the middle of How about now? How we doing? I just restarted my interface. So, to finish my thoughts about Coldplay, he like, because as far as I understand, Chris Martin kind of leads the writing. The things that I think are special about them, leaving us writing-wise, you know, I'm leaving aside the sound, which is obviously like, you know, Brian Eno produced some of their stuff, and you know the production's great, but songwriting-wise, I think they do a really good job. Chris does a really good job of writing these songs that are like, they have parts that are traditionally pentatonic, but then he moves out into a very specific type of tension, which is almost like trademark to his writing style, which is like taking these minor chords and then adding a sustained note in the melody. So like in the that's a seventh. And if you listen to like most of their music, they have that kind of trademark sound. It's like a ninth, or it's a 14th, or it's a 7th, or it's a 6th in like a key part of the song. And it's over these like simple chords, and then lyrically, he's much more impressionistic than he is narrative. You know, it's like Clocks. It's hard to say, even if you sit down and look at it, like exactly what it's about. It's sort of apocalyptic, you know, but like what event in his life might have inspired it, honestly, no idea. Which is another thing to love about there. It's, you know, it's one way to write. It's one that honestly, like, I'm not great at, or at least like that's not what naturally comes out of me when I sit down to write a song. But it's something I really love to listen to be honest. And I think it's easy to do. It's easy to listen to it and be like, oh, I could do that. But then you try and it doesn't come out right. So that's what I wanted to say about Chris Martin and Clocks. Okay. So, Ray, do you have any chords for me? I think it's time to try and write a song around this bot spam that we got. Switching to the EP. Because I think we need, like, at least what I'm thinking, you know, this is Russian. This is a Russian song. So we need, like, dark, you know, like Tchaikovsky's always writing stuff like, anyway, that's what I associate with like Russian music, and this kind of, I guess that's more like Slavic, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's like Roma. Okay, so unless anybody has any further tips for what this song should be about, I should just figure out how to write something around the phrase "only Putin didn't find girl with us," which doesn't itself make any sense to me, to be honest.
He's fine. Only Putin didn't find girl with us. Though his armies may one day crumble to dust, he'll be fine. Don't worry, he'll be fine. because all Putin cares about is not money or fortune or fame. It's power, 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 and that he's got in spades. Only Putin didn't find a girl with us.
Thank you. Okay, Benny had a suggestion. Means every guy has found a girl using their site, but I know, I get that, but okay, yeah, no. I don't know, what'd you think about that? Did that song fit the Russian Spambot? I think it didn't bring spam vibes, this song, so in that, it was a failure. But I thought it was pretty, so... Huh. Well, it was a pretty melody. I might use it later. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, I wanted to end the stream by showing you guys the next single that's going to come out, which is going to come out on the 21st of October. Y'all are the first to know that date. So it's a little bit, like about 3.5 weeks away. And I wanted to play you the whole, like the audio of it, but I tried to get my like desktop audio to play on the stream and it wouldn't. So instead of showing you the real song, which I was really excited to do, I think I'll get it working between now and next week so I can do it next time. But I figured now I'll just play it for you. So this song is called "Marry Another Man." I started writing it. I wrote the first bit when I was living in Bend, which was fall of 2021. So last year, like soon after I released "A Wonderful World," actually. I started writing this song, and I was in this phase of like wanting to write power ballads. So it started out like I wanted to write like an Aretha Franklin style power ballad. I don't think it turned out that way, to be honest, because it ended up, I hitched it to an emotional train, which was like a mix of sort of different events in my life, both happening to people I love and things that had happened to me and things that I was feeling. So this song came out of it. It's called "Marry Another Man," and it's coming out on the 21st.
Baby, I know you didn't mean to let this get so out of hand. When you said you would leave, I didn't think you would leave for more than just a couple one-night stands. Oh, I'm the one that you come back to. How could you? Go and marry another man. We've had 100 sweet reunions. We have cried 10 years of last goodbyes. Oh, please let me form my own opinion. All the copy, let me see no love inside your eyes. Oh, you know me best. You've never All I need is one more try. We could get married in the springtime, or tonight, for all I care. As long as I have you for a lifetime, I would speak the vows in City Hall with no one there. All that matters is I'm the one to take you home. I'm the one to hold you when we're finally alone. So please, darling, don't marry the other man.
All right. So that's going to be out on the 21st, and it's going to be played a little better than that, I think. But yeah, gosh, we're hitting 10:02. So made it to an hour. I wasn't sure. Yeah, gosh, wow. Thank you to all of y'all who came by. Benny, Adrian, Jay, Barrett, my roommates next door were in the chat. Secretly. And this was really fun. I wish there was a way to chat with you and directly, other than texting. But I'd love to hear if you message me on Instagram or anything afterwards. I'd love to hear how you thought this went, and what I could do different to make next time be more interesting. I'll be thinking about that too. But in the meantime, just to share my feelings about this, I really had an amazing time because, I play concerts here, and I get the audience feedback, live, vocally, which is cool. But also, I feel like with this, I'm getting to show my music to the people that, love it almost as much as I do, which is you guys. And that really feels cool, I have a way to connect with you guys directly. So I'm excited to keep doing this, and till next week, I hope y'all have a great week, and I'll see you soon. I'll just play us out, I guess, with some nice little piano